Swell. Why is the racing line on? Yeah, I know. This is an anticlimactic start, isn't it? So I had a problem with race control that somehow didn't want to connect, so we're gonna be a little bit late on schedule because I still have to eat my dinner. The idea line is on hidden, so I don't know what's up with that. Let me just try to reconnect you real quick, and we see and hear each other then when I'm done with my dinner. It won't be too late, so don't worry, we will still get most of qualifying.
Green light, give it all you can.
Let me just connect here. Okay. Talk to you in a bit. The broadcast officially starts, let me see, let's say in about 12 to 15 minutes I will come active and start broadcasting for you guys. So, see you then.
inside green line. Show them. Where you go?
Hello, good evening, and welcome to the 2 hours of Kyalami brought to you by BSKIT Motorsport and Transatlantic Sim Racing. We are having a one-off today, like I said, here at Kyalami, and it's probably gonna be Very decent race. We got some pretty rapid people on here today, so that's interesting. Some viewers, could you please tell me if you got black bars on the side of your stream as well, or if that's just with me right now? Because those things weren't there before. So, anyway, what are we looking at today? We are looking, of course, at Kyalami GT3s. I think it was planned to be a mixed race, multi-class, GT3 and GT4. While we see Lamborghini there off the track. The track is already at optimum right now. The next 30 minutes we don't expect any rain. It's gonna be clear and sunny. So since this track is also in South Africa, if I recall correctly, we got nice warm temperatures at 20 degrees Celsius for the air temperature and 27 degrees Celsius for the track. Our wind conditions today looking pretty good, so we just got 1 km/h of headwind right now, which also means the weather is not going to move, which is pretty good for the quali. Wait, I know I can have the times up here. There you go. Let's put them like this so you can see right now. We have who's that? Brian Young out of the UK on pole with a 146, which is pretty fast. But Cameron Hunt. So it just changed while I was looking at the time. Let me check the stream. Okay, no bars, very good. Just check with chat. So we got Cameron Hunt now on pole with a 140.6. In second place we have okay, a German man, but that surname is not German. This is David Neskidashvili, I think, in P2, and P1 to P3 within 1/10 of a second here. So we will probably see some good fighting for the first position. Like if you're looking at Sebastian Erdmann as well from SGSS Racing, he's on pace as well. So the top 4 runners pretty rapid right now, with B Young taking the pole back from Cameron Hunt. There, Brian with the 140.5. Very good. Let's look a bit further down if we see some. Oh, there's Pavel Dominiak, but he's in an Audi. What happened there? This is really not something you see very often. Pavel, I don't know if you know Pavel. He's the Porsche boy. Normally he only drives Porsche, but today an Audi, as it seems. Well, let's see how he's going to handle that mid-engine Audi there. Or is it rear engine? No, that's mid-engine, right? I don't know. Let's continue. Do we have names I recognize immediately? We have Charlie Kent. Probably, I hear, yeah, the V12 Aston Martin. The only correct Aston Martin to drive, to be honest. There you see the speed difference, how slow the V8 is. Completely washed, if you ask me. So Charlie running in P23 right now with 142.617. Let's see if he's on track to... Is he? No, he's not on a hot lap right now. who's currently improving? We have Tim Murray from the UK in the Porsche right now, improving his time by over half a second. Let's see where he's gonna get off. So jumping from what was that, 17 to P11, so good improvement there for Tim Murray. Porsche should be also pretty strong here, but I'm very curious, is the Ferrari right now the meta car? Because I see a lot of Ferraris in this lobby right now. The majority of the cars are Ferraris. So Sebastian Erdmann set a new best lap right now. Also the provisional pole with a 140.335. So the Ferrari indeed pretty strong around here, as it seems. But I feel like the times have come down quite a lot. I think the last 24-hour race I did on Kyalami, you had people going into the 39 and 38s here, if I can remember correctly. So all those updates made the cars a bit slower, right? So anyway, enough of that. Let's jump to P15 right now with Mark Pocock. Or Pocock. I'm not quite sure, correct me on how to pronounce Mark's surname there. Mark currently improving his time, now getting a bit held up by the number 19 car in front of him, which is Landrift, the Honda. Still have an improvement there for Mark on to P11. That was the Honda running in P19. Mike Landrift. His best lap time as of now is a 142. What was that? 7? Yeah, 177. Currently up on his time by just a tenth, so looking to improve here. Let's see if he can do anything here, because right now losing a bit of time again. Kyalami, very, I think, a very technical track. The corner combinations you got on this track are quite demanding, quite difficult, but as always, very satisfying if you get them right. So still riding with Mike here, still up on his time by about a tenth, so probably riding right on his personal limit there. Yeah, that's very consistent. He's matching his time right now. Let's see. He comes across the line. No, he lost quite a bit in that last corner there. Interesting. Chesney Salazar, right now in P8, currently up on this time about 3/10. That would put him P6 if he can manage to carry that through. Oh, had a bit of a mistake there. Lost about 0.15. Yeah, let's see. Can he improve onto P7? No, he can't. Very unfortunate there. Phil Clark, running P14 right now, looking to improve his time as well, but somehow I cursed the guys. I curse the drivers as soon as I get on them with the camera. They're just gone. They fall off. Okay. Let's see. David, what you got for us? 2/10 up right now. Currently in P5. 2/10 would put him in P4. Would put him in front Brian Young, but that isn't enough for Mr. Hunt in P3, so looking to eke out more here. Every corner he finds a little bit of time. Let's see if he can carry that through until the end. 4/10 up now. Ooh, this is pace for pole now. Let's get on board here. Very good lap by David Neskidashvili. 140.29, so setting the pace and the bar quite high here. In front of his, that was his teammate, right? SSG, yes, just in front of his teammate Sebastian Erdmann, the Norwegian driver in the number 2 Ferrari here, running P2.038 behind his teammate on pole. Let's see, Pavel Dominiak in the Audi on P3, and we have right now, okay, Sebastian taking pole with a 40.16, so 1/10 up on his teammate now. That is a quick lap. That is a really quick lap. God damn it. Also improving currently is Xander Huising. I think that's Huising, right? My Dutch people, please correct me on that. In the number 69, nice Ferrari, looking to improve his time just by a bit, so this is not going to improve his position on the grid. 2 minutes left in qualifying. Track still unchanged. Wind picked up just a tiny bit, but nothing to worry about. If that carries through to the race, we will be looking at great conditions to be racing here at Kyalami. Right now, Xander Huising not really able to improve his time. Let's jump to the number 420 Ferrari, driven by the American Nunzio Lanza. Currently, their best time is a 141.747, so flying through the grid he is not, though. Let's see, still trying to improve on his time, about 3/10 up now, losing a bit here, but we have a big braking zone here coming up now. Maybe he can gain that time back. Yes, he can. Running a little bit wide there, losing all that time gained. That is very unfortunate for the American driver in the number 420 there. Let's jump to Samikal, also looking to improve. Hopefully he can do a better job at that than Lanza in the 420. No, Sami abandons the lap. Okay. Do people need to abandon their lap? Is that in the rules? I don't think so, right? Dimitri Alyapin in the number 7 Ferrari on a 140.902. Currently looking to improve their time, but not quite managing it, while Xander Husing in their last attempt, currently up 0.2 of a second. That is not enough for P5, so he needs to find a little bit more time here in that last sector, and that's not how you do it. That is an invalidated lap. Do we have somebody here? Simon Steely. Currently half a second up on his best time, so let's see. Didn't improve. Okay, okay. That's unfortunate. So, who do we got here? On pole position for the race, Erdmann in the number 2 Ferrari, still with that 140.165, so fastest lap of the qualifying pole position. Let me quickly go on to drive here. For Sebastian Erdmann, pole position. Really fast lap. So today we have the turnout is pretty good. 31 drivers, I think, signed up, and currently there are 30 drivers on the server. Let's hope that all 30 drivers will make the full 2 hours. 2 hours. Let me take a quick look at the rules of this one-off race to find out if we have a mandatory pit stop or something like that. Please show me. Why don't you show me? So we have still 2 minutes to see of waiting time. Rules. There are the rules. No tire limits for this event and no mandatory pit stop. But I think, if I think about it, that's stupid to think about anyway. Those cars can't go 2 hours, right? They can't go 120 minutes on one tank. I don't think so. I don't think there is a car that can do that. So right now we have also a penalty at race start, which is for the car in P11, Ernest Mohosan from Junge Sterne in the 777 car. Let's see if I can find out what they did, but I'm pretty sure that was something about avoidable contact during quali. Okay. 15 seconds left, and then we go out into a formation lap. During that formation lap, drivers will go single file, warm up their tires, get their brakes into working temperature, and then we will have a flying start down T1 on Kyalami for 2 hours at BSKIT Motorsport, featuring transatlantic sim racing. This is a joint event of 2 communities today. Unfortunately, I think I'm still missing some liveries because of I'm just realizing that because of those 2 black Ferraris and the black Audi there, they probably have a custom livery. Someone in chat says the V12 is washed. Shut it, it's not. Alrighty then, coming down to the last turn. They are not. I just look at the minimap, that's the hairpin, so we still got the last sector to go. We are, like I said, we are looking at 2 hours, and probably if they can keep up the concentrations for 2 hours, we have the possibility of a pretty close race between the top 4 to 5 guys. Erdmann very rapid in quali, landing him on pole, but P2 through P4 and P5 respectively. So Naskidashvili, Dominiak, Hunt and Young still right in touching distance with Sebastian Erdmann here. So let's see what kind of pace those guys can do on a full tank, cold tires, but still an optimum track. Track itself about 3 degrees cooler, so nothing really to worry about. We are waiting for green. And it's green. Erdmann taking the inside line, Dominiak looking for a move around the outside, going from P3 into P2 right now. Not safe. Dominiak on the inside, while Erdmann is pulling away slightly. Dominiak not really. Gets pushed wide by the Ferrari, so neck and neck. Let's see what's happening here. Going side by side down this long right-hander, and Dominiak loses the place again, so back into, but looks down the inside to regain P2, and there's contact. Ooh, that's not good. So, but let's see what's happening all around. So there is, I think that's Sammy Carl off the track with the Bentley. Very overwhelming right now because there's so much happening right now. Let's see with Salazar. Lanza just overtook Mosan for P15. Look at that pack of cars coming down the straight into the left-hander. Now heavy braking zone. Ooh, there was something in the back. That was Murray. Ooh, that looks not good. That looks... Oh no, that's not damage. I thought that was damage. Going back to the front, we have Erdmann already creating a gap of 2.9 seconds there. So all that fighting in the back got him some clean air, with Cameron Hunt now pursued by Dimitri Alyapin. Let's look further down. We have Xander Huising in the number 7 car, right behind Salazar in the number 126 Ferrari. Looking to set him up, should have a better run, but ooh, let's see if Philip can get a move done here. Getting a better line. Ooh. Ah, was about equal there. Not really lost a lot. So as soon as I get word from my... Oh, let's see. As soon if anybody gets a penalty, I will here to report that as well, while there is a Ferrari getting spun around there. So let's jump back into the action. Joe Grace in the Ferrari just lost a place to Fraser Dickey. All right, that's Fraser Dickey, and the V8, so the inferior Aston Martin, as we all know. Speaking of Aston Martin, let's see where we have Charlie Kent. Charlie Kent right now in pursuit of T-Pain, okay, T-Spain. In the number 10 Audi, but just, you know what, just listen to this car. I just love that sound. Anyway, we have a race to attend to with Phil Clark right behind Pocock, looking for a move to the inside, but not quite there. That probably was the angle, because that after the fact that looked a bit optimistic there. Maybe just trying to stay out of the slipstream, waiting for a better opportunity to pass the Ferrari in front. Not really looking for it right now. See, but we maybe have a bit of a tighter gap. on. Oh, there's contact right on the money. Vin Vanish and Ivan Toljan Ronok coming together. That Ferrari looking already pretty banged up there. How's the Lamborghini looking? Oh, still looking pretty pristine. All right. We just missed something here with Gleb Stepanov losing a place to David Naskidashvili, who's after his incident on turn 1 with Pavel Dominiak needs. Ooh, and we have Gleb Stepanov going into the wall. How did that happen? Let's see. Ooh, okay, clipping the sausage curb, and then yeah, that kills you. All right, understandable. We are with Phil Clark right now, just half a second behind the car in front, going a bit wide there. Losing time, of course, now, so dirty air. Oh yeah, about 1 second. I think that's when dirty air is the worst in ACC, between 1 and 2 seconds, right? Let's see. David making his way through, getting a little bit. Oh, getting spun around by. Who was that? F. Dickey? No. Who was that? Can't find the car. So. Oh no! Thing was for this. It is obvious that I didn't do that in a long time. With that, I mean streaming. Race control is too complicated. Names are too complicated. So we have David trying to make his way through the field as soon as possible, going as fast as possible, but going wide in the second to last corner is not aiding his efforts there. Third in the back, we have Ivan trying to get by the number 18 BMW. Let's see if he is able to make something out of it. The BMW just lets them pass, okay? Does the BMW have... Oh, okay, that front looks pretty damaged, so that's probably the reason why. We have a yellow flag. Vin Vanish off the track. Okay. So not having their Lamborghini under control, while we see a good pass on the inside there. Nunzio Lanza, the American in the number 420 Ferrari, getting past Kirill Putin in the BMW M4 with the huge kidney grill. Yeah, chat says driving standards aren't great. Yes, true. The thing is, I've actually seen worse. And to be fair, 30 cars are a lot of cars, but there's still no excuse for some of the incidents we've seen so far. Back with Pavel Dominiak on P5. Currently looking to regain his original position of P3. He is in touching distance, so that yellow Ferrari in front there, that is P3. That's Dimitri Alyapin, so trying to position the sole Audi in between a sea of Ferraris, because if you look P1 through P7, it's all Ferrari and one Audi. So Ferrari, the superior car for this track. We will join back with Pavel later though, because Ernest Morosan is closing in on Thiel Payne. Let's see if they can make a move right here. Staying well aware of that curb there, that sausage curb on the inside. We just saw what that can do to you if you hit that. So Morrison losing a bit of time in those last couple of corners. That's very unfortunate. Do we have another close battle somewhere? No, so this is the closest we have right now. Top runners are pretty much the same as we left them. And Sebastian Erdmann is still driving comfortably in first with a gap of about 3.9 to 4 seconds. But I think we are going to have a little bit of a situation here in the fight for P17. The American Nunzio Lanza wanting to have a bit of stream time today with just going for passes, trying to go around the outside, but that is not gonna work, is it? No, trying to switch back, getting the inside, but nah, that Aston Martin has enough power to deny an easy pass there. Ooh, just he just that was a decent pass. Maybe outbraked himself a bit there, and in turn going a bit too slow, getting bumped behind from Fraser Dickey, who just got overtaken by him. So Lanza and the 420 car making their way through the field. P17 as of now, while we have... Okay, that was a bug, and because of that we missed this overtake by David. They're making their way through the field pretty quick, so I'm curious to see if the top 5 is still a possibility here. Mark Condon looking to get an overtake done onto Gleb Stepanov, but what was that? Okay, not looking to get that on anymore, so somehow got on the inside of that corner onto the grass and lost a ton of time. A bit too eager with the turn-in, but on the other hand, that Ferrari also looks a bit banged up, so a few drivers currently are probably running and or struggling with a bit of damage here, right? Like yeah, like Finn said in chat, their driving standards were like, it's not like bumper cars, but some people were a bit rough. I have to agree with that. Currently, closest gap between two cars is the fight for P6 with about half a second. Everybody else is pretty much settled in. We have Murray And 113 Porsche trying to take another position, going from P20 to P19, but also still half a second back. While Xander Huising looking for a move here, but didn't quite manage to set Salazar up the way they wanted. So back to the chase down the hill, and this fast sweeping left-hander. Let's go on board with him. Yeah, he thought about it, but that would have been very optimistic. While those two guys are in a bit of a squabble, Semical and 255 Bentley managed to edge a bit closer here. Now only about half a second behind Xander Huising. So we're looking at a three-way battle for P6 right now. Now we have Nunzio Lanza looking at an overtake right here. Oof. Okay, got that done. Meanwhile, we need to take a look at Tim Murray as well, because Tim Murray was very close to Putihin and number 24 BMW, but isn't quite able to keep up. In the background we can see Stepanov also looking to make a move onto Pocock, while the number 321 Ferrari Conan goes off the track a bit wide there. Track cameras are awful at Kyalami. They did the track dirty. I don't know why. Oh yeah, we have some SGSS supporters in chat. Welcome to the stream, guys. Meanwhile, Semical trying, looking for a move of Xander Huising. Let's go on board here and see if we can get that move done. The Boatley here trying to stay with those nimble and agile Ferraris. I just love the Bentley. I love how out of place it looks, to be honest. But I've driven it for a few endurance races as well. It's a very decent car if you got the hang of it. It's just a bit difficult for a German like me. Like, you know, those right-handed steering. So we have Pavel Dominiak with a 10-second penalty, and that was for what? Let me check that out. Okay, I gotta say to the stewards, stewarding this race, maybe make it a bit more readable. Probably 10 seconds for contact. Should be for contact, right? 48972. So the contact between Pavel Dominiak and David Naskidashvili, that was lap 1, yes? Okay, now I'm getting what you're writing here. Okay, yeah, that that contact between P2 and P3, the fight for P2, P3. Pavel got 10 seconds for this, spinning around David, in turn causing David having to, of SGSS Racing, having to do the last to first challenge today. But first is probably, let's see, going to the inside on, can he do it? Let's see if that Aston Martin can pull back on the straight here. That car should be faster. But I think the exit was not good enough there. No. Okay, David now in P12. I think he went down to P25 after that incident in the first lap. So, doing a very good recovery drive right now. I mean, we still got the majority of the race to go, and he is already back, nearly already back in the top 10. Now let's see. Fraser Dickey now on the tail of Joe Grace in the 7.6 Porsche. Porsche, in my opinion, always a difficult car to drive, but satisfying if you get it right. But getting to the point where it's you're getting it right is pretty difficult. Grace also with a 10-second penalty. Then let's see, that's 7.6. Let's see, where is those 10 seconds? 7.6. I think they haven't wrote that down yet. Nope. Okay, I will report on that later. Dicky not quite managing to keep up with the Porsche here. Losing a bit of time. With Charlie Kent losing another position to Phil Payne this time. So the strong and awesome sounding V12 maybe not the best choice for Kyalami after all. Oh, having a bit of rubber banding there. That does not look good. Fraser Dickey now with the move maybe. I thought about it, but opted to pull out of it. I mean, at least he could have tried to get Joe Grace to compromise his racing line, but Joe got out of that pretty unscathed. So good driving by Joe there, fending Fraser Dickey off. Ernest Morrison looking to get past Philip, whose surname is my arch nemesis. So I'm not even going to try. Morrison looking for the pass and just going through. That was that looked like an easy pass on Philip, and Philip is not a bad driver. So Ernest, excuse my French, but is hauling some ass. Charlie Kent trying to stick with Teal Payne in the number 42 Audi. Right now, the thing with Kyalami is it doesn't have like the greatest of straights. Other tracks with longer straights are way better suited for the V12. Because if that thing starts to spread its legs, it's gone. It's just gone. So while those two guys are battling, let's give some... I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that. Aria, I did... Stop it. This is a PG-13 stream. How does it look in front? So we have Sebastian Erdmann, our Norwegian post hitter of the day. He's just gone. He is 5.1 second in front of Cameron Hunt and the number 27 Ferrari. And like I said, it's all Ferrari down here except Pavel and Sam Mikal. Which currently in P3 position 3 is Dimitri Alyapin. Brian Young just now starting to look to get past Brian here. Dimitri, sorry. Brian started from grid position was P5. I think that was P5, so already gained a place now, looking to get onto that P3 and then try to get away from Dimitri within the next 1.5 hours. P5 we have Pavel Dominiak, who unfortunately fastest quali time was 1 minute 40 seconds and then 165. Yeah. So I can go into chat. Should be in chat. Yeah. Set by Sebastian Erdmann, and they were really going back and forth. So we had like from the beginning of quali, we had like 3 to 4 guys just topping one of each other, so one fastest lap after each other, which was really impressive, and with Erdmann just coming out on top in the end with I think can I see the race control? Let me check. Yes, no, I can't for some reason. Oh well. Anyway, let's take a look if Brian is able to make a move here on Dimitri within the next couple of corners. Otherwise, we gonna take a look at the back of the field again. I wanna give some people in the back some screen time while I rehydrate myself, aka drinking some water. Some good old water. Brian looking for the paths, but can't quite make it. David also gaining a lot of time now, looking to get into Nashkidashvili. Okay, what was Nashkidashvili's time? I can't quite remember, and race control is not. It says that it was a no. It wasn't a 141. They all did 140s. I do know that it was a low 140.3 or 2. 140.3 or 2. Can't remember quite. Let's see, is Brian Young going for the move now? Oh, quali was very close. Pole position through P4 was within 1 to 1, about 1/10, 1 to 2/10, and everything. So a group was formed 1 to 4 and 5 to 11th. That's also what you can see right now in the race. Those groups of cars already formed. They spaced out a bit, but that's because of shenanigans, and there's already traffic for a lot of people there. David, looking for the overtake on Philip here, was just down to... Yeah. It's like we had some guys in the back that really had trouble with their cars in the beginning, like Vin Vanish in the 212. Yeah, he does not have this car control. Every time you go onto Vin Vanish, you have him in the wall or off the track. But he's still going and does a safe rejoin, so that's good. Is he? Let's see if that's a schedule. Yeah. So David actually, going a bit wide there. That car didn't look happy with this short excursion onto the grass and dirty tarmac. But what I was about to say is that Philip is the first one that doesn't... Wait. I don't want to... Yeah, okay. I was about to say he was the first one that put up a fight where David has his problems, but as you can see, with the pace David has, I think... I don't know if P5 is possible, but somewhere between P6 and P7, yeah, P6 or P7 is definitely possible. We have to see what... yeah, he climbed for a while though, and we'll have to see what drivers are doing during their pit stops, because we have quite a lot of drivers with some damage, and obviously we don't know what kind of damage they are dealing with. So maybe somebody take a few seconds longer to just repair the car because something doesn't feel right and everything. And Semikal just trying to get onto Salazar here. What's the first name? Chesney Salazar. In a big Bentley. So, a bit, I'm just gonna do some advertising for BSKIT and everybody else. So, if you're just checking in to see what is this kind of race, this is a one-off race, 2 hours of Kyalami. No, I don't skip that. We need that. So, Kyalami, 2 hours, one-off race for BSKIT Motorsport and Transatlantic Sim Racing. Take a look at the communities on Discord or online if you want to get in. if you want to leave a follow for my or for the BCSS channel, go ahead and do it. I usually stream the races for BSKIT or do some racing myself, but usually I just do casting for the league races. So that's that out of the way. And then let's see, because some gaps came down. So we have Philip just overtaking Ernest Morrison again. I think Morrison had a bit of a mistake there. With Philip now back into the top 10. David making his way through, looking to get, and now looking to get to the back of Xander Huising, who just got overtaken by Sammy Carl, if I remember that correctly, right? They were fighting before, or was that, or did he? Oh no, he. I'm sorry, he closed up. Sammy lacking a bit, not being able to keep up with Salazar there in the number 126 Ferrari. So they're doing 1:43, mid 1:43. Let's see what does David do. Low 43s. So about half a second to 6/10 quicker. So we will be looking at a safe P6 for David Naskidashvili in about 10 minutes. Somebody going off there? Salazar? What happened there? Let me go 15 seconds. Ooh, okay. So we got shunted. That's not good. I thought he maybe made a mistake or something like that, but that was... Whew. Damn. Poor Chesney. Hopefully his car isn't too broken, but that doesn't seem good. Let's see if he can decipher something from his movements. Oh yeah, look at that understeer. Oh, something broke. Oh, look at the steering wheel. Yeah. He's not turning to the left, so this is gonna take a while to repair. If they decide to repair. Alright then. Ah, okay. That is very unfortunate for Chesney Salazar right there. 40 minutes after race start, looking for a potential out, but maybe he just returned and let's the car repair. Let's see if they come back on track. Meanwhile, we are jumping to Sebastian Erdmann in P1, 6.8 seconds, so increasing the gap to the car behind. Doing a very good job there. And excuse me for a second, my dog does weird noises. I need to check on that. Okay, all good. So, let's go back to see what the Audi in P5 is up to. About half a second behind Dimitri Alyapin. They're pretty much on the same pace. Those two guys. Let's see. Do we have some more fights going on further down? No, so Salazar still in the pits, but with that impact, if they're repairing, that's gonna take a while, so let's check back with them later. While we're with Tim Murray looking to overtake Gleb Stepanov. That Lamborghini looking banged up. He had quite a few incidents as well, I think. Porsche looking for the move. Now to the inside. But can't quite make it there. Alright, stream going on a quick intermission while I get myself hydrated. I'll leave you here with angry drivers on track. And we are back. So we have Kirill Putin in the BMW M4 looking to get past Fraser Dickey here in the 711 Aston Martin V8. That's an important distinction to make. Speaking of Aston Martins, we have Charlie Kent running in P10 right now. Of course, now I don't know if did I? Nobody has pitted yet. That's not correct, but I think the guys that have pitted because of severe damage. Salazar still in the pits, so it is safe to say that they have retired from the race, as well as 3 other drivers who are not in the server anymore. Reminder, we started with 30 cars on the grid. We are now down to 27, but effectively 26, because only 26 cars are on track. G. Stepanov, Gleb Stepanov, let's see if they continue. Why is Murray... What's happening? Okay. Okay, they just lagged out a bit. Alright. I was about to say where... No, wait. Did we just lose somebody? I'm not really sure. Okay, Gleb Stepanov on the track again, so that pit stop just took a while because of all the damage. Like we saw... Oh yeah, Vin Vanish is not on the server anymore. I was just going to reference him because we saw how difficult the Lamborghini can be on this track, and taking a bit too much curb there and nearly undoing all the hard work the virtual mechanics did there. Alright. A little bit of a moment there for Gleb Stepanov. Right now, the closest group we got is this train of 3 fighting for P15 right now, which is George Vasiliadis. Oh man, international communities, don't you love it? All those surnames you can't pronounce. But I think that's Vasiliadis. In P17, haven't seen them really, so they're getting a bit of screen time right now with 10 seconds penalty. Car number is 987. Let me see if I can find the 987. 98799 in lap 2, so those 10 seconds are from an incident in lap 2. 10 seconds for avoidable contact. Alright. Good. So that's cleared up then. And I didn't pay attention to the screen, but I see movement on the race. So Fraser Dickey just had a bit of a moment right there, I'm guessing. Going into the pits, probably also will lose some time on repairs. That Aston Martin looks a bit banged up. And you see the bumper not really connecting to the hood there. So curious to see how long the pit stop of Fraser Dickey is going to be. Tim Murray also in the pits? Or is That looks like Fraser Dickey is retiring. That didn't look like a pit stop. That looks like... Curious to see how that will turn out. Jumping back to the group around P15. Still in a train to maybe get a glimpse of that P13, because after P13 we have a gap of about 21.9 seconds. So P13 to P12 is pretty much not attainable right now, because they're truly impeding themselves with those lap times. In the front, the closest we got is Dimitri Alyapin behind Brian Young. Brian Young in the number 81 Ferrari and Dimitri in the number 78. Currently in the fight for P3. We are also approaching the first hour, so 1 hour will be done shortly of our 2-hour race. Again, reminder, today is a joint race from the BSKIT community and Transatlantic Sim Racing. We have apparently we have custom LFN balance of power today, and if you want to check both communities out, feel free. BSKIT has a Discord, and I'm pretty sure Transatlantic Sim Racing also has a website. Just go on Google. Their name is in the title, and see if you got what it takes to race with the guys that are in front. People like Sebastian Erdmann, or also David Naskidashvili, which is in P14 right now, but has a lot of pace. He showed that in quali P2, I think, right behind his teammate. Pretty fast drivers. And from BSKIT we have drivers like who? Where is he? Did we lose Pavel? I think we lost Pavel, yeah. Pavel Dominiak is not on the server anymore, so that's one of the drivers missing. So then we take Charlie Cannon, that beautiful V12 Aston Martin. Running that car. Ooh! Having a little bit of a moment there. But running that car in P8 in this field where we have really fast drivers. Good effort, Charlie. Keep it up. We have Sander Huising in the number 69. Nice. Ferrari. Got nervous. By the way, 20 minutes ago, I didn't even see that because I don't stream that often. Aria Jazz, thank you for following the channel. Welcome. Anyway, back to the race. We have Mark Pokak trying to get a piece of that 11th place Joe Grace is in right now. Driving the Ferrari 258 as well. Like I said, so many Ferraris today. So after the first hour, we seem to be down. Let me check in-game. that you can see the overall positions. After P23, I don't know how to scroll this in game, so I just gonna read you the last couple of places. In P24 we have Condron in the number 321 Ferrari, P25 Murray, 113 Porsche, and yeah, P16 is retired Ferrari 126. Meanwhile, we have Mark looking to get past the Porsche of Grace. Oh, having a bit of a scrum coming out of this turn, with Pocock nearly running into the back of the Porsche there. Porsche going into the pits, which gives Pocock a bit of time to drive away. What's this? Okay, we just missed something here. Now, does Pocock already has a stop? No, so Grace is currently trying to undercut Pocock. Question is how fast Grace is going to be on his outlap. I think that's the deciding factor here, because we are approaching the 1 hour mark now. Mark Pocock probably has to pit within the next 2 to 3 laps as well. Yeah, on the other hand, I don't know how fuel efficient the Ferrari is, but Sebastian Erdmann, Cameron Hunt, all the other Ferraris starting to pit now as well, so curious to see how much longer Mark Pocock is going to drive with this set of tires, and how much left is in the tank. So right now, if we're gonna take a look at places gained, the most successful driver of the night as of now is Charlie Kent, who gained 20 positions. His grid positions was P27, and he is up in P7 right now. And I think he is just going to lose 1 position on his stop, so 29 positions gained within 1 hour is 19. I'm sorry, 19 of course, not 29. It's pretty impressive. Looking at the Kyalami speed trap, we have a tie between Kirill Potin, who is on screen right now, and Fraser Dickey in P20. Both achieved 245 kilometers an hour on the speed trap. Our pole sitter from quali, and oh, Putin making a bit of a mistake right there. People getting nervous when on stream, eh? What I was about to say when I was interrupted there, Sebastian Erdmann, our pole sitter in quali, and theoretical P1 right now, even though he's running P4 after his pit stop. His fastest in the speed trap was 240, so 5 kilometers an hour less, which probably tells us just that he's running more wing. Sander Huising looking to get past Samikal here. Both cars yet to pit, so they are fighting for position here. Probably not the second and third, but still for their position on track after their... Okay, Sami going into the pits with Alexander Huising now with the chance to put in a banger lap to prevent Sami from undercutting him. Right now the smallest gap is 1.2 seconds. Everybody else is a bit more spread out. And okay, I want to see that again because I didn't pay attention. And my game just crashed. Fatal error. Alrighty. So we got some technical difficulties right now. I will be back shortly. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Sometimes ACC gonna be ACC. So, where were we? We were on board initially. I think we left off with Alexander Huising. Still hasn't pitted yet. Okay, everything reset, of course. So I do not know if Xander has pitted yet or not. Judging by Samikal being in P8, Xander probably hasn't pitted yet. Sebastian Erdmann already back in P2. With a gap of 26 seconds, yeah, Brian Young is about to pit very soon as well, I think. So we have Ian Paskin of TSR Gulf Davidov in the number 77 McLaren 720S, right? Looking to make a move on to the number 24 BMW here. Coming closer and closer while we also keep an eye on P18, P19. Fraser Dickey just closing up to Landrift there in the number 19 Honda. So Potin a bit faster in the middle sector than Paskin here. Losing quite a bit of time now. Interesting. Okay. Okay, we have one more retired car. I think Tim Murray has retired while yeah, he's damaged. Something must have happened while we had to deal with the issues there. And what happened here? Let's take a look at what happened to Tolja Ronok. Ooh, taking, yeah, the sausage curb. Never a good idea. Never a good idea. But I think it's this curb is not that bad in Automobilista 2, and it's not that bad in every other sim. I don't know about iRacing. I haven't played iRacing. It's fine on Air Factor 2 as well, but on ACC, if you hit that sausage curb in the penultimate corner, that thing just munches you up and spits you out again. So see Paskin looking for a move now, but not quite close enough. Tolja Ronok, yellow flag, causing a yellow flag again, but it's now cleared. So we don't have to jump back to see what happens there. Zender Huising now in the pits. Let's see if Semikal can make the jump on him. Hello? Okay. There's Sammy. Xander Huising already moving. Oh, Semikal lost a lot of time. You think about, they were neck and neck when Sammy got into the pits, and now it's the straight. It's just a straight. What is that? About 5 seconds, 5 to 10 seconds, somewhere between that. Not good. Paskin going back to the battle. Tried to go for a move there, I think, but Stepanov. Oh no, wait. Putin, sorry. I'm bad with names today. Ah, damn. Done got it. What's your real name, mate? We got a driver here in chat. First of all, hello, welcome. Oh, you were probably the car that was under the map. Ah, Tim Murray. Oh yeah, that's. Ah, dang. Hey, Tim. Yeah, you were on stream a couple of times. We were wondering. We probably missed it. Because my game crashed and we had a quick intermission and game pause right here, stream pause, to get back into the game. So unfortunately we missed that, or fortunately, that's nothing you really want to see. coming back to the race, we have Brian Young in pursuit of P4 right now. Oh yeah, we saw a bit of that, but you did a great job though in that field. Further in the back, there were also people like Vin Vanish and how's the other guy called, Mr. Gleb Stepanov here. We have on screen right now. They are really struggling with their Lamborghini and causing a bit of havoc. So let's see if we... So the closest gap we got right now is the battle for P3 with Dimitri Alyapin and Brian Young. With Dimitri being in P3 right now. Brian to look to get onto that podium, take it from him. Still got 46 minutes left on the clock though. So there's a lot that could happen with Brian Young. Oh, stop and go 30. So let's see, why is that? Let's see what the steward said. Okay, stopping, that was nothing decided by the steward, so probably, what's stop and go 30? Track limits are 15, right? So that might be speeding in the pits. Stop and go 30. So that's a bummer for Brian, of course. He was content for yeah, as if very speeding in pits. Yeah, I thought so. So Brian going from a contender for a podium down to P8 right now, getting overtaken by Charlie Kent. You just heard that wonderful V12 roaring by. So Charlie, I think is now on 19 places gained. I remember that at least. Again, started in P27 and is running in P8 right now. After I think everybody pitted. I think everybody pitted now. I don't think anybody is on the first tank of fuel after 1 hour and 15 minutes. Also, who's also putting in really nice work is David Nashki. That boy got a really difficult name. Naski Dashvili, who had an unfortunate incident with Pavel Dominiak in lap 1. I think went down to somewhere around P... Don't quote me on that one, but somewhere around P20 to P26. And did a massive recovery drive up until now with going into P5. Probably is going to hunt down Zander here in a bit after that. So we are maybe looking, I mean, it's still 40 minutes, 43 minutes. So with the pace, I call him David now. Yeah, he's German, so it's David and not David. David here might be on for, I don't want to say P2, but P3 at least. Like now, while I was talking here a bit about what he could do. Where gaps? Oh yeah, sorry my mate. It crashed. I forgot. Here you go. Sorry. But Finn, if you wanted this stream to be of actual quality, you would have been my co-commentator today. So, stop it. Now we are going to jump back here, because who's also having a really great race is Nunzio Lanza, our American driver today here. I think the sole American. Yeah, I press again later deck. So Nunzio, we had him on the screen a couple of times today, because he really puts in some good work today. I think he went from something. Thank you, Arya. I'm flattered. Anyway, here we were with Nunzio Lanza in the 420 car. That's why I can remember him. The 420 car is the best car, together with the 69 car of Sander Huising, which is very nice. Nunzio gained what? About nine positions as well, up until now. Looking to hunt down P10 here. Admittedly lost a bit of time, but I think that's just because Teal Payne is quite a bit faster in the first sector, but is lacking in the middle and the last sector. So we're gonna keep an eye on that and take a look at the rest of the grid. The rest of the grid is spread out, so this is the closest gap we got on track right now. The battle for P10. Everybody else is... So we still have an eye on David Naskidashvili. Nailed it. Because it's coming down to 1.6, 1.5 seconds. And you want the overall relatives. I forgot, I'm sorry. Here you go. And now stop complaining. Anyway. We have Kal in P6, so gain a couple of places as well. We are down to 24 drivers. So lost 6 drivers in 1 hour and 20 minutes. I think that's fine, because it's not like, I mean, 2 hours isn't like a short sprint race, but you're not going with the mentality of a 12 or 24-hour race into this, so people will be a bit more aggressive depending on their pace. So I think if we can finish this race with 24 cars, we will have a we have a successful race on our hands here. Nicolas Emtsas, a Greek driver we haven't really seen today, running in P24. Let me check if they were involved in anything, so I can see if this car... Okay, number 18 and 19. Car number 19. Okay, 15 seconds. But nobody has a 15 seconds penalty, so I'm not really sure what the document of the stewards wants to tell me right here. It's like reading their stuff is like the Egyptian hieroglyphs. It's like trying to discover a new language. Very weird. So, but at least from that, I think there was this was a pretty uneventful race for Nicolas Emtsas here in the number 18 BMW of Quantum Elements. P24 is maybe able, so he's down 4 laps Let's see where they end up. Take a look later. We have Charlie Kent right now. Trying to get past here. Let's see, going in wide, hitting the apex perfectly. But you can see the Ferrari is just better through the corners. Charlie really took that really nicely, but couldn't keep up with that Ferrari. And now we're going back to the straight. Let's see if Charlie can make that power of that V12 work and launch it into the hairpin on T1. Not really. Look at how wide he goes. And cuts it perfectly to the inside, and the camera is not doing great things again. You can see there into those high-speed corners, the V12 just lacking the downforce compared to the Ferrari 258. The Ferrari can just lunge into that corner so much quicker than the V12, which is awesome on the straight, but having a hard time through the middle sector here. Let's see if Charlie can stick with Brian Young. Brian Young looking to recover some positions here. So Charlie looking to get into that strips lane, I think. Come on, Charlie. Faster. Harder, better, stronger. You know, that Daft Punk song. Do everything of that. Ah, not that wide, my boy. But lost only a 10th on the car in front with that, so wasn't too bad. And of course now gaining again. Car in front right now is Traffic. The next Ferrari up front is Traffic as well. So now, since Brian was able to put that Traffic between Charlie and himself, Charlie is 2 seconds down. And that is actually... Is that the closest gap we are seeing right now? No, the closest we are seeing is a 1.8 with Fraser Dickey in P18 to Landref in the number 19 Honda. But that gap widened out again, so we stick around here right now. So within the hour, we also have a bit of changing track conditions, but nothing too major. No, sorry, guys, I'm lying to you. So track temperature did decrease quite a bit, so about 5 degrees. I remember that we started on a track temperature of 24 and an ambient temperature of 20. With 1 kilometer an hour of headwind, which changed to 4 kilometers an hour, and a track temperature of 19 degrees Celsius and ambient of 18. So it cooled down quite a bit. I'm curious if drivers took that into account with their pit stop. I mean, the tire window, I remember, I haven't played ACC in a bit, but I remember the last update increased the window for the optimum tire pressure, right? So that shouldn't be too much of a problem like on the old patch where you wanted to be, what was it, 24.7 or something? Yeah, 27.4. Yeah, I can't remember even tire pressures. Oh well, shame on me, shame on me. So let's check with our P1. In first position right now still Sebastian Erdmann, the Norwegian driver of SGSS Racing, who also got the fastest lap of the race up until now, which is 1 minute 40 seconds and 7 tenths. To be precise, 7.785. My brain is not working tonight. I'm very sorry if I talk funny sometimes. That's just a long day and long race, but still half an hour to go. We are currently, the leader is on his 52nd lap. P2 seems to be a lap down, so very comfortable lead there. Even though the gap on my race control is telling me it's 20 seconds. Should be more like 20 seconds. Yeah, it's 20 seconds, alright. I always forget that Assetto Corsa Competizione is a spaghetti code and does some very weird things with the live updating. I think we're gonna watch a full lap of the leader with... Yeah, unfortunately I got the virtual mirror on, but we have to deal with that now. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do the same thing what I did with the V12. Have some engine ASMR and see what the leader can do on the track. So, see you in a bit. was a lap with our race leader. Looking pretty dang good, if you ask me. So we have a drive-through penalty for... game is a bit too quiet, I think, right? Let me put it like this. We have a drive-through penalty for... who's that? Mo-san in the 77 and in pit now. That drive-through probably for entry or something. Or drive-through, no, that's track limits, right? Yeah, you get a DT for track limits. Yes, because the stewards didn't give drive-through as a penalty, so I'm guessing this is track limits. Looking at Fraser Dickey, slowly catching up with the car in front. We took a look at them earlier, but they wasn't able to really close in the gap, but now it's under 1 second. Now it's all about inching closer and closer, trying to put on the pressure and holding the pressure. That's the important stuff. Forcing the car in front to make a mistake, that is what you want to do. Preferably without contact, of course. But hey, sometimes you gotta be the villain. Sometimes it's unavoidable. But like, for real, don't do it. Just drive clean. I was just making a joke. Please. Don't judge me on my jokes, they are bad. Fraser Dickey, still not really able to close in. The gap stays the same, so the two cars currently on the same pace. Let's see what their lap times. Okay, so we can't compare that lap time now because of that mistake. Losing 3/10 right there. That's not what you want to see with the majority of the race done. Only 24 minutes left. I want the wind to pick up and bring more clouds, because it's getting cloudy. I mean, the in-game forecast say it's sunny, but that looks pretty... Oh no, it's not cloudy, it's just atmosphere. Alright. I'm hoping for something exciting, you know, rain last 10 minutes, just raining, pouring down. Everybody's all over the place with slick tires, not wanting to go on wet tires. Some lone individual says, oh no, it's too much rain, I need to go on wet tires, and just wins the race then. Would that be awesome? I don't know. Would be something exciting at least. Seeing everybody just skidding around on slick tires. Philip just lost the position to Brian Young. I think Philip made a mistake, because that is that gap got pretty big pretty quickly, so let's see if Philip can reel back in. If Philip can reel Brian back in. My brain honestly stops working. Just Ferrari versus Ferrari action here, like everywhere on track. I just want to point that out again, how many Ferraris were on the grid today. Is that from the guys in chat who play ACC more than me currently, Is that the new meta car? Is Ferrari overall like the thing you want to be driving, or is it just for Kyalami? Everywhere else we got a bit of everybody is kind of in no man's land, which is interesting. 15 seconds, 3 seconds, 10 seconds, 4 seconds, 10 seconds, 21 seconds, 36 seconds. Those were gaps from P19 to P13. So nobody really in the position to gain a lot of ground. David also starting to, I wouldn't say struggle a bit, because calling what he's done today struggling would be just a flat out lie. Very awesome drive, but his charge through the field slowed down a bit. He became quiet. Still got 20 minutes left to at least try to get onto Zander and get that P4. And overall, that will be after that start, that would be a successful race, I think. Unfortunate that he got spun out by Pavel Dominiak in the Audi, which is not with us anymore. But that recovery, I'm thoroughly impressed, I gotta say. I'm impressed. So, now we are in the last 20 minutes. For the last 20 minutes, let me see, do we have any driver that is still with us who didn't get some screen time? Did we take a look at Daniel Pozzoli? I don't think so. The Italian driver in the number 99 car for Porsche Motorsport team, so I think that's a default team. So running solo here. In P21 is the number 99 car. Can we see, were they involved in incidents? Yes, on lap 2 they got shunted by the number 987, which in turn got 10 seconds for that avoidable contact. I think that car is not with us anymore on track. Let me check. No, it's still with us on track. It's the car directly in front, or not directly in front, about 1 lap ahead. So still a 10-second penalty for George Vasiliadis. Those hard names. My tongue is breaking. Pozzoli with... Oh yeah, I can't check where they started in quali because the game crashed. Oh, that's so unfortunate. P21 maybe looking for a miracle within the next 18 minutes or 17.9 minutes to get into the top 20 of this race. Again, today this race brought to you by BSKIT Motorsport and Transatlantic Sim Racing, the 2 hours of Kyalami, a one-off race. Both communities are racing communities. BSKIT does ACC, AMS2 and stuff, and I think Transatlantic, I looked at their website and they do different sims as well, so check them out. Jumping back to the front runner. On lap 60 right now, Sebastian Erdmann is 21 seconds in front of Cameron Hunt. If nothing happens, and no jinx, no commentator's curse, but I think that's a safe bet. Who we're gonna see in P1 by the end of this race, because so far that was just a flawless drive of Sebastian Erdmann right there. In P2 we got Cameron Hunt right now, 25 seconds ahead of Dimitri Alyapin in P3 in the yellow Ferrari number 78. Behind that in P4 right now is Alexander Hüsing. P5 David Nashkidashvili. Let's round up to P10 and continue with in P6 in the Bentley Sam Mikal. P7 Brian Young. P8 Philip, whose surname is unpronounceable. P9 the gorgeous V12 of Charlie Kent. Just listen to this. Ah, nice. And in P10 is T-Spain, British driver in a 42 Audi. Looking to... is he closing in on Charlie Kent? Certainly looks like it right now, but not with going a bit wide, flashing their lights right there. Yep. We saw that on stream. You're going wide, mate. I'm probably missing a beautiful livery on that, a beautiful custom livery on that Audi. Whoop! Okay, somebody... Dang, who was that? No, I can't see it. Who's that? Was it you? No. Fraser Dickey, show me that again, please. Oh. Well, too bad. Can't see that. I'm not used to the instant replay on race control. Need to make a better race control. Let's see what Nunzio Lanza is doing. His Ferrari looking a bit scratched up, banked up. But he did a lot of overtaking as well today. The number 420. American driver. Looking for a great result today. Maybe 6.6 seconds. 13 minutes. That's probably not enough time to catch up to T-Spain in P10. Very unfortunate. Everywhere else we have really wide gaps. T-Spain probably is gonna catch Charlie Kent if we can keep that pace up without making any mistakes. So we gotta keep an eye on that when we approach the last couple of minutes. The gap is now down to about 3 seconds. At the beginning of the lap, it was about 3.9, I think. 3.9, 3.8 seconds, something like this. So nearly a whole second in one lap. So this might be doable. Still more than 10 minutes left for T-Spain here. We had a yellow flag. Oh, what happened there? Let us see if we can... Okay. Weird. That was a lot of damage for something that didn't even look that tragic, didn't it? Compromising Mark Pocock, of course, now. He got a gap of about 40 seconds to the car behind. He... Let's see how that turns out. If the damage is significant enough to slow Mark down a lot or not. Oh, going a bit wide there. Probably feeling the effects of that damage. T-Spain is now 1.8 seconds behind Charlie Kent, so it's gonna be a battle for 9th place shortly here if Charlie doesn't pick up the pace a bit here. 1.7, 1.6 seconds, 1.5. T-Spain really wants that 9th position. Taking that corner beautifully. Yeah, it's still gaining. Looking decent. Meanwhile, don't be scared. You're not really missing anything in the front. We still have Sebastian Erdmann in P1, 21 seconds behind that. Cameron Hunt in P3, Dimitri Alyapin. P4 Xander Huising, and P5 David Nashkadishvili. So nothing changed. Erdmann still dominating Hunt and Dimitri in pursuit, but not really anywhere near Erdmann. T-Spain now 1.2 seconds behind Charlie Kent. So gap getting smaller and smaller. Now of course the Audi has to deal with a bit of dirty air and not nice slipstream. So let's see if he can stick with Charlie through those corners, but still, like I said before, Charlie just losing in the middle sector so much because he has enough power, but he ain't got any aero. There's a big ass wing on that back of the Aston Martin, but I don't know, it don't do nothing. It doesn't do anything. So the gap now down to 1 second. With 7.5 minutes left on the clock. Tis now pushing a bit too much, going wide in the penultimate corner. Charlie now getting a little bit of breathing room. At least he should be if he got a decent run out of the last corner. Just stretching the legs a bit. Off that V12. I love it. Oh no! Yeah, the Ferraris everywhere. Ooh, driving for David. That is heartbreaking. Actually. Oh, did he really? I think David. That recovery drive is now not as perfect as it could have been. Yeah, probably track limits. Drive through normally is track limits. Too bad. But meanwhile, we are looking at this battle, which is coming up now. T-Spain getting closer and closer to Charlie Kent. I mean, look at how big that wing is. You can't even see the car of Payne in this camera view, but still, there is still no grip. That was very... I mean, I gotta be honest, my guys, my girls, everybody that is watching, I'm a bit biased. I want Charlie to keep that P9. And unfortunately, T-Spain made great work of getting by that Honda, getting by that back marker. That was nicely done. Flashed the guy to let him know he was coming, and then just went in there. No hazy. Now we have Brian Young 1.2 seconds behind David Nashkidashvili, so maybe keep an eye on that, but we still keep with T-Spain on their pursuit on getting P9 here, taking that from Charlie Kent. At least trying to. So we've got 4 minutes left. Looking at what, 2 to 3 laps? Or proper close now, right onto that bumper in the big braking zone. Oh, getting a little bit out of shape there. Charlie now with an opportunity to put a car, a traffic, a back marker behind him and T-Spain. Audi as well starting to struggle. Probably those old tires now. Everybody's feeling it. We very quickly jump to a different battle, maybe for P6, because Brian Young right now 0.3 seconds behind David Nashkidashvili because of his drive-through penalty, while T-Spain looking to get the job done. Brian Young wanted to go for the move, but didn't. Jumping back and forth now. Now it's on. I think it's 2 more laps. T-Spain not really able to close in completely. Trying to do the mind games now here with flashing his lights. Charlie holding his nerve. Really interesting. Yeah, I know, great fight for 6th, but for 10th as well. I don't wanna... Oof. Brian Young here trying to get onto the inside. Ooh. T-Spain going for the move onto Charlie Kent. Now the V12 with the grunt down the straight, way better. But that was the first knock. It's only gonna get worse for Charlie Kent from here. T-Spain really wants that P9. The final lap, the leaders on the final lap now. And we are not doing it like F1 or other racing series. We are staying with T-Spain and the people that are fighting. Is it? Woo! And Brian Young goes for the move onto David, but overshoots. Goes back for the race, and we have
The leader has finished the race.
Sebastian Erdmann in P1. Congratulations for P1, but now we gotta go back to the people that are racing. In the last corner, T-Spain not... Can he do it? No, not on the drag race. Not against the V12 on the straight. Congratulations to Charlie Kent and T-Spain for this great last couple of minutes. Charlie Kent, in general, very stellar drive. Plus, what, 18 positions? Very, very strong drive. But we still have Brian Young and David Nashkidashvili going head to head into that last lap. Fighting for that P6. Brian Young looking to the inside, but not really getting space there. David now full on defensive mode. Covers up the inside. No, not really, but there's contact, and Brian Young spins around David. David, oh, caught that car perfectly. So Brian now will probably take that P6. I'm curious to see what the stewards will have to say about this move on the last lap of the BSKIT featuring transatlantic sim racing. 2 hours of Kyalami. Stream dead? Oh, stream dead. Stream dead? No? No? Stream returned? Hello? Is stream back again? Do you hear me? Hello, hello, hello?
Green light, show them what you got.
Okay, maybe, so, but, I'm back now. This was a very good race in my opinion. I enjoyed that very much, and I hope that BSKIT and Transatlantic Sim Racing are going to have a few more races I can commentate, because that was fun. That was some very good racing in my opinion. And yeah, I think that's it for now. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. I had a lot of fun. Again, congratulations to Sebastian Erdmann in for P1, Cameron Hunt for P2, and who was that in P3? Oh my god, sorry. There was so much going on that I didn't catch that. Yeah, I can't find it anymore. Dang. I'm so sorry. I'm an ass. I'm an ass for that. Anyway. I'm just gonna call it quits then here. Again, check BSKIT Motorsport out on Discord. Check Transatlantic Sim Racing out on their website or on Discord. And start racing with us so our grids get bigger and bigger. Thank you very much. Without you watching me, I wouldn't have had any fun here today. So thank you for being here. Thank you for the organizers of this race, and I'll see you next time. Pandas out, and have a nice evening.